knock on wood. I see you. Aries 80s baby. I see you. Michelle Frizzy. I see you. Tasha Ray. We about to rain on me. Ooh, we got a week all week. Boy, time flies when you having fun, baby. Joke, no joke. You know what it is. We here now. All right? Let's go.
Yeah. Jack Brown. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. Never did I think hip-hop go this far. Never did I think I see Diddy behind bars or kills. Penitentiary scars. The Man Act. Is it going too far? Back. Y'all industry rats. Y'all whack. That's 100 on Pyro. You'll be trapped like Pac. The go viral. Gene saw the nuts of gyro. At the freak off and Diddy too. But plug shopper, free door stopper. Nigga, you don't know if you a criminal or a cop. But you're next to be locked. Ask Keefy D. Telling on yourself on Vlad TV. You dumb nigga, right? You never be me. And I never be you too. Telling on you too. Yeah, sitting on the step, giving up myself. What the fuck I look like? My name G-Dap. Comb legacy doom. Will the bad boy see time like loan? Your extortion fell through. You friended no one like the moon. What did you do? Sat back and watch him get groomed. Only badge in the room. You and wifey drunk the juice. Saw the check for Pac life. And his back right. Guess it's bad boy for life. Or should I say same gang? You the same lane. That Diddy let hang. And now he chain gang. Damn, you rocked him, fella. Didn't you? For the mozzarella. Did it for Wolf and his mother. D-Fur and Kurt Burrow. Nah, nigga, you did it cause your ass ain't thorough. And you ain't from the boroughs. Joke, no joke. You know what it is. This one's for the whole earth. You know, when they get disrespectful, I just go to the booth and kick the truth to the young black youth. Joke, no joke. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is.
Joke, no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah, now.
Joke, no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah. This what ATL in New York sound like. Let's go. Y'all hating ass niggas, I see y'all. Show get busy, that's why I got the crown. Hate in the air. You clowns, I see the envy that you breathe, jealousy. What you need is your own damn hustle. Stop worrying about mine. Nigga, I'm poppin' cause I put in time. Came out modeling, camera in hand. Still get busy with the mic in hand. Streets pulled out, niggas got sprayed. Niggas turn on you when they see you get paid. The intimidation in your face. Where's the love? What's taking place? You want my gold and my ducats, cause my money overflowing out of buckets. Shot him in public, made people holler. Scar on his face for the money and the power. I'm the chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry made me the chokester. 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 The truth in the industry. damn was dumb. More to make, cake from crumbs. You gotta be sweet, G or native tongue. My heartbeat went into overload when Larry tried to turn me into a mole. Told me show my curly to the CEO. I didn't think it's funny, so his jaw hit the floor and grabbed that chair that broke his back. Then realized that's a hate attack. Harassment comes assault, you in the maze. No way out, like Puff and Mace. Touch me, tease me, I catch a case. Nigga, you ain't straight as your poker face. Father law God, in that game I fold. This sun don't tick, demon time don't hold. I'm the choker. Choker. The truth in the industry made me the choker. 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 The truth in the industry made me the choker. Choker. The truth in the industry made me the choker. Choker. On the ones and twos. Choker. What y'all want to do? I'm here now. Eat a wall, stand up. Shout out to the bomb squad.
My bad, my bad. Yeah. Choke no joke. You already know what it is. The new album coming Memorial Day weekend. All right. Learn from mistakes too. Lead the streets. All right. That's the title of the new album. Learn from mistakes too. The subtitle is Leave the Streets. All right. So the first single is out right now. Diddy's Downfall. Had to drop that before the trial. You know what I mean? Malik Smiggity in the building. Who else in the building? Rob C, what up? STS TV, what up? Mix Wells, what up? Michelle Frizzy, what up? You ain't send me no beats. What you mean? You can't get no production on the joint. The first single that joint is produced by Jack Brown. All right. Jack Brown's the one that also did the Public Enemy joint. But support your boy. Go to Apple, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, whatever you get. Just give your boy a click. One listen, and I love you. You know what I mean? And if you love it, listen again. I'll put it on repeat. You know what I mean? Bruno, what up? January just stepped in. Sean, what up? They coming in. Oh, I didn't send out no notifications. Duh. Hold on, y'all. Let me send out a few notifications over here. Oh man, hold on. I gotta talk about this stupid fool Kanye, man. Like, Kanye, man. I yeah, yeah. I totally almost forgot about that. We are definitely going to talk about that. Like, this dude is just playing like Kanye, man. Kanye, man. This is why you don't hang out with industry people, bro. This is why you don't go to the after parties. This is why you don't sell your soul to the devil. This is why you don't want to run around and kiss Jay-Z ass and people like that. This is why. You see what it do to these people? He gonna go. No, nothing against I might be on one tonight. I think I might be on one tonight. I might be on one tonight. I might be on one. This might be one of those ones tonight, y'all. Yeah, let me send out these notifications. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be on one tonight. I left one cup. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those ones, boy. Kanye really pissed me off today. Like, it's like, just please, y'all, just give me two seconds, not 2 seconds, 2 minutes to just. This internet is. I think the internet been over since Napster. Like, but where we at today, like, I'm not gonna bite my tongue today. I'm just gonna say how I feel. Not that I ever bite my tongue, but yeah. Um, Shout out to everybody that just came in and I didn't see, like Sarah. What up, Sarah? Membership gang. Eddie in the building. What up? Crystal Hope. How you been, Crystal? Um, I'm gonna go live on Instagram as well. Hold on a second. All right. Now, what up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? Scales. What it do? Membership gang, I see you. Welcome to the party. Now, for y'all that just came in, Diddy's Downfalls out right now on all platforms. All right, the new single off the new album, Learn from Mistakes 2, Leave the Streets. God damn it. This dude Kanye, man. Matter of fact, let me even change this damn title. Thank y'all for being patient with it, bro. I didn't plan on coming live tonight, but I missed y'all. And I know I haven't been live for a few days. But I had to take a cleanse. Sometimes you have to you got to cleanse your soul from the internet. Be having it. What up? I'm live on YouTube. Few things I'm gonna talk about tonight. Kanye is definitely the main one, but I can't think of this lady's name, and it is my journalistic duty to get her name. I'm drawing a blank. What's her name? AJ Johnson. I think it's AJ Johnson. But there's this clip on Angela Yee's lip service where she talked about having a threesome with two men, two heterosexual men, not two gay men. Nothing gay in the threesome. But she said for her 50th birthday, that was I guess that was her gift. I'm trying to see if I can find it. So I seen it because 50 was clowning her, talking about he said these B words be crazy for real. Now who walking around holding this O H to the Izzo hand? Nah, if she doing ish like that at 50, she not gonna change. Right? I think this is AJ Johnson, right? Yeah. So let me see, let y'all hear.
But do you think we'll ever come to a place in society where it'll be like we send is two men and a woman, and they'll be okay with that? What do you think? Oh, yeah. Well, and two men, and they traded off. It was like they were friends, and they traded off. It's the best 50th birthday ever. Okay. And they traded off. So it was never like them together. It was like they were flip flopping me. You know, one would please me, then he'd pass me to the other, and one would kiss me, and then he'd spin me around for the other. Whole dance. Oh, nice. What am I supposed to have a life in days and my life is all over?
Right. So 50 was clowning him. Now, for me, I'm not saying I'm just a player or anything like that, but when you get as you get older, the stuff that you wouldn't tolerate when you were younger, as you mature and you get to learn women, it may be different when you get older, right? Now, for any dude that can sit there and have a threesome with two women, and then the woman turns around and asks him, all right, I want two guys, and the nigga have a pissy fit, is a very emotional, tender penis, the D word, the tender D word, butt ass nigga, you know, you know what I mean? In my opinion, if she could give you two women, you know what I'm saying, and you think it's outrageous for her to ask you for two men, then don't take the two women. Because that's like you could dish it, but you can't take it. You know what I mean? And I would think that it would if it would only be fair. Now, fellas, if you think that there are women out here that don't fantasize by having two men at the same time, you about the goofiest individual that ever stood in some shoes. If you don't think women have that same fantasy that men have to have more than one woman. Trust me. Trust me. They think about it. So I'm not saying all of them, because you know some of that. Ew, I'm not a whore. Whatever, right? I guess the guy's a whore when he has two women, right? But in my opinion, I think that for a woman, one, if it was possible for that to happen for her, it would be very empowering for her. Let's say if she was married and had a nigga she was cheating with, and then her husband said, fuck it, come on. We both gonna fight you, man. You know what I mean? And y'all take the spare house over there. You know what I mean? That sounds like a rapper or an actor we know, right? Y'all take the spare house over there in the back, and you can spend some nights with him over there. You spend some nights with me. Hey, once in a while, we'll bang it together. Yeah, I mean, okay. Hey, happy wife, happy life. Right. But like just being realistic though, Like, if you think that is in a woman's fantasy, I'm sure it is. And any man that will want that and not be able to reciprocate that, you should never want it or do it. Because with that same emotion you got in you, that can see you uh, ha- uh, having your lady have that, she could be having that same emotion, but she might love you that much more to allow you to get it, right? So learn how to love unconditionally. But shout out, I think that if that is AJ Johnson, shout out to you. You're not the only woman that did that in your life. You're the only one that got on Angela Yee's show and admitted it. And you're probably, you're damn sure probably not the only woman in that room that did it too. You're probably not the only one in there that did it too. Some of the probably was sitting around with stupid flashbacks in their head, like, bitch, I had three niggas. I hear you, Marcus. I remember a girl told me she did that before. And she felt, like I said, empowered. So may say, hey, she's a whore, this, that, other. Yeah, she like, all right, yeah, okay. I had the time of my life. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to AJ Johnson. Don't be shamed. 50 trying to shame you. He just wish he was down. Malik said, see, Malik Smith said, that's a nasty female. Malik, you'll grow up one day. Malik, you and your boys never did that back in the day in the high school. You never two guys on one girl back in high school or anything like that. I think like when dudes is young, they not even thinking about, well, I don't know, because it's a whole new world now and shit. But back in the days, uh, girls used to could easily get that from guys. Why? Because women run the whole sexual spectrum. If she say, come here, take off your clothes. How many guys would be like, what? No, what? I ain't doing that. You heard Beyonce, who run the world? God damn it. But AJ is a grown woman. She says she did it at 50 years old. At 50 years old, she got enough wisdom and knowledge to be able to pull off an act like that and know the right type of people to do it with. And because she's old, she's mature, uh, and she a grown ass woman. She just know what she doing. So that's why she could just come up in there and say, "Yo, that was the best 50th gift in my life." And some women right now is sitting there envying her, like, "Girl, you lucky." And when I say girls, I don't mean girls as little girls. I'm saying, the Beyonce song, "Who Run the World?" All right, easy. No, this is not the channel for that. Okay, you got to go scroll over to some other channels. This ain't it. This ain't the Drizzy hour. You know what I mean? We don't strike those type of chords over here. We don't strike those type of chords over here. No, I'm not repeating that rumor on here. Let's not start that. Somebody got a rumor over here that I'm not gonna repeat, but we ain't gonna start that. This ain't the West Coast. This ain't the West Coast, homie. You know what I mean? Don't worry, I ain't gonna repeat that. No, I'm not gonna repeat that. There's no. My name is Shook, no joke. I ain't got no numbers in my name. Yeah, no numbers in my name, man. All right. All letters over here. All right. I'm gonna get back to the big U thing later too, but we not talking about none of that trade. All right, not tonight. So Kanye, I want to get into Kanye, but before I get into Kanye, I got to get into Vlad, right? Because I seen Vlad get so under Gene Squirrel's skin, you know, that like the little crumb in me that still got a little crumb in me for Gene up in I know Gene didn't have enough information, and there's a lot of misinformation and just anger and jokes when in reference to Vlad, because Vlad's a dirty, he a dirty dude. I don't know if Diddy slid Vlad a check or something. But Vlad, he tried to kill every now. He tried to kill all Gene credibility, but in Vlad's defense, Gene is a liar. As much as y'all be out there be saying, oh, Gene's story never changed. You's a goddamn lie. You just ain't watched as many episodes as some of us, or don't pay attention to detail like me. So to say Gene's story don't change, that nigga, he had so many theories in the Tupac shooting. Like, if I make clips of these dudes' stories or lies and stuff, man, oh my God, you will piss your pants. But Vlad did put a dent in Gene's truth armor. If y'all didn't get to see it, Cameron had interviewed Vlad, and it's so funny, Vlad, how Vlad be wanting to be black. Like he just don't want to dress like a Russian, right? Like he need to just go ahead and get a stylist if he wanted to look black, because he always trying to wear some shit to make him look cool, and he always overdo it, right? I'm wondering if that beard is like a mustache. I mean, like a disguise, because I don't know how he got this full red beard unless he's dyeing it, and his hair is black, and not only is it black, he got gray hair. So it's like you could tell he's been dyeing his hair up top to get rid of the gray, but the gray is like fighting through. But I don't get on, like, how's all this up here like black and gray, like this, like my hair, but he got a full red beard. Now, is his hair like auburn? Like, I don't like, he got black hair, right? With a red beard. And I've been trying to figure it out. I've been watching it for a couple of years now. Like, is he wearing is this shit right here fake? So when he went out in public and he ain't got his security, he just take the beard off like. Did he get with Jay-Z hairstylist? Nigga, G was right around Jay and shit like, Jay, I'm telling you, nigga, I ain't even know that was you at Target the other day, nigga. Yo, that wig is genius. Yo, you think your man can make me a beard? Like, I need the beard. You know what I mean? Because everybody, you know, Vlad got the fake beard. I think that beard is like a detachable, like Iron Man face. Like Iron Man put his mask on. I think that's how Vlad put that beard on. Like, it can't be real, bro. How can he have a full red beard and his hair on the top of his head is the same color as mine, black and gray? From, you know, he getting old. So how is the face not getting old? Like, I'm just curious. I'm telling you, y'all, that beard, it might be fake. Either he's dyeing the beard red and dyeing his head black. Wait. Wait, let me see if I can find an image of him so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. This is most recent. All right, here we go. You see what I mean? Like, this part is red and the hair up here is black and gray. Or was it red and gray? I don't know. It just, sometimes it just be looking real. It's kind of weird. See, the hair is black on the top, right? I don't get it, man. I think the beard is a disguise, bro. He probably just put it on the shelf at night. It's a good, that would be a good disguise. Nobody would know. But you know, you kind of look like Vlad, bro. I don't know. Maybe just dyeing the face red and the top a different color. Top, down, chrome spinning. All right. But getting back to it, right? like I said, I'm gonna stand with Vlad and say, now the thing with Cameron, was they asked him, they asked Cam. I mean, Cam and them asked. No, it wasn't even Cam. It was the co-host, one of the guys on the show, whatever. He asked Vlad, who was like the biggest liar out of all the interviews he had. He said out of everybody, he said all the who you feel was just full of cat, full of lies. The interview that you knew the person was just so full of crap. And I sat back, and you know what? He didn't even need no Jeopardy music. Like, he didn't even need the Jeopardy music. Like, he knew immediately who was the most bullshit person that been on his platform in the last 20 years. Out of all the stories he heard, it was one person that trumped them all. And it was the dude that was chilling on the pillar, just waiting for Big to die out, just listening to DJ Quick, saying, they said they was going to get them niggas. It was that guy, the guy that was chilling on the pillar, but Big was up the street, all the way up at the corner, just sitting there. The guy with the guns, the only guy with guns. Went back, the guy that was back in the garage, right? That guy, the guy that chased the car up the hill when Tone said, come on, G. The guy that ran and jumped in the car with Tone and chased the car, and they made a right, and they made a right, and then they made another right, and they made another right, and then they made another right, and then they made another right. And then the car was gone and went up the hill. That guy. The guy that said Chaz and them came. And when Chaz and them came, he felt safe. The guy. Yeah, Vlad, I know, Vlad. You're talking about the guy that sat on your platform and took your goddamn money and never told you he gave D-Rock a gun. And that whole goddamn story, Vlad. I understand, Vlad. I understand, Vlad. I understand. So when Vlad didn't need no Jeopardy music, and they said, who was the biggest liar on Vlad TV history? I mean, he didn't even get a chance to lick his lips to think about it. It wasn't even it was like, he's like, who is the biggest liar in Vlad history? He said, Gene Deal. I mean, that shit came to him like second nature, boy. You know what I'm saying? It was like somebody pulled the gun on him, told him straight. Like he took his clothes off immediately. Gene Deal, the biggest liar in Vlad TV history. And I said, I bust out laughing. I swear to God I did. Yes, I did. Right? And then I said, all right, come on. Let me think about this for a minute. Now, this hate, is Vlad just hating when he say Gene Deal was the biggest liar in Vlad TV history? And I had to think about it. Is he talking about the guy that did the big raw night and all this other stuff and never told the world, even wrote a book that he gave D-Rock a gun? and took it back. So I said, Vlad, damn, Vlad, you might have a point here, man. I can't really defend it. This is the guy that said he saw the check for Pac's life. And then said he didn't say that. I never said that. So I'm like, Vlad. Vlad, you might have a point there, Vlad. He did say he didn't say he saw the check for Pac. But when we look on Doggy Diamonds, he said he saw the check for Pac's life. So, Vlad, I was really thinking about it. I said, you know what? I don't think Vlad is being personal. I really don't think Vlad is being personal. He might have a point here. Then I had to think about it again. He said I was a liar. He never said he gave D-Rock a gun. But then he turned around and said he did give D-Rock the gun. But all his other previous interviews, he never gave D-Rock the gun. So then he said he went downstairs just to get the cars all pulled up. So he went around the room and got everybody valet tickets, and he's the guy with the guns. And he gonna give D-Rock or Paul a gun and say, here, watch them. Hey, where you going? We supposed to watch them? And you're gonna give just your gun that you smuggled allegedly to California because you couldn't fly with it. So I'm like, damn, Vlad. You right. I watched a lot of your videos, Vlad. I've been on Vlad before any of these guys. I know a lot of y'all don't know. It's been so long, y'all thought I never been on Vlad. I've been on Vlad plenty of times. But, niggas remove stuff, right? Anyway, my content been on Vlad. So now here's the difference with G not knowing who Vlad is and me knowing who Vlad is. Because I'm the coach. You see this? There's a reminder, right? That I've been doing this since DVD. If you want me to get a VHS, I'll show you since VHS. Vlad wasn't out here putting out VHS. Okay? Now listen. This dude, Adam, he called Vlad the godfather of hip-hop media. If Vlad is the godfather of hip-hop media, who am I? And it's Ralph McDaniels before me. So who is Vlad if he's the godfather of media? hip hop media. What am I? 30 years in the game. Okay. Now, I don't want to sound like I'm defending Gene, but I'm going to have to just a little bit because Gene don't know the history. So, and like I said, he just up the emotional and stuff. When I got this big boy, sit down, right? I've been doing this, putting these out independently since this VHS. Some of y'all don't even own a goddamn VHS cassette in your house, a VCR, video cassette recorder. Okay. Right. Okay. This is how far I go back. Right. This is before mixtapes. Okay. This is before Vlad and his talking about he got fame for mixtapes. Adam, when you talk about king of hip hop media. And who do you see on these people on here, Vlad? I mean, y'all, Adam, Jay-Z, Snoop, Beanie Siegel, Eve, Dragon, the Crowd, the Locks, right? Real images from my camera, right? Eve Flex, 50 Cent, the Locks in the shiny suits. Okay. Nas with the QB chain. Okay. These are real images from my camera. Mobb Deep, rest in peace, Prodigy, B. Siegel, Killer Cameron. Okay. Rest in peace, K. Slay. All right. Jay-Z, Funk Flex. Okay. These are the people that I was shooting and interviewing back then. Over 30 years ago now, right? I was at fucking Vlad, the godfather of hip hop media. You kidding me? You kidding me, right? He ain't interviewed none of these people before I did. Right? Ask him how much media of his he got saved on these. Vader King. Hip hop media, the godfather of hip hop media, that white boy, not from our culture, didn't grow up in none of us, didn't fucking spin his back on no cardboard, no linoleum, didn't write on the trains with no pilot markers and no staircases, no pilot markers or markers we made out of shoe polish. You stupid? Nigga that never had fat laces in his sneakers. Or wore Lee's pinstripe. You kidding me? Me producing shows. Me producing shows with C Murder from jail. Rap City. Still got my master. Right? The Tunnel. Saved here. After DVD. That's this. This right here. That's that. Saved here. Sent off. Duplicated. And then packaged up and put in there. Godfather hip hop media, please, man, don't disrespect me. You know how many magazines I wrote for? I ain't, please, man. I wrote for magazines. Come on, man. Stop. Godfather of hip hop media. Come on, my man. Stop. 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 That white boy's want to take everything that's black, man. Stop it, man. Now, let me give you a little quick history. Vlad said he made his way into the culture by doing mixtapes. How many of y'all ever went to a party? I'm in my 50s. Anybody in their 50s, 60s in the room? How many of y'all have ever been to a party that Vlad was DJing? A classic, legendary party, 20,000, 5,000, 3,000, whatever. How many of y'all, any of y'all in hip hop, ever been to a party where Vlad was the DJ and you got a memorable moment like Kid Capri spinning at the tunnel or Flex spinning at the tunnel? Anybody? See, this is like people don't know, like, because they wasn't around. Vlad, that's where Vlad he supposed to have came in as a DJ, and he had a Tupac unreleased music, Tupac music, and the tape was called Tupac Phenomenal, right? Any nigga that has some unreleased Tupac music after Tupac was dead and put out, it ain't like he went and licensed the music from Afeni Shakur or from Death Row. They got some bootleg Tupac music, put a mixtape together. Any nigga could have put a fucking mixtape together. He didn't have no phenomenal track list. He didn't take Tupac's vocals and blend it with his beats. Back then, when Tupac had died and had all that music, it was just music leaking. And niggas was probably buying it. He could have bought it, some of it. I don't know how he got it, right? But the point is, he didn't get it from Afeni Shakur or Suge Knight, right? So he made his name because he caught the wave of Tupac dying and being able to get some of his unreleased music, right, and put out a mixtape. And that's where they say, oh, he got mixtape of the year. What? Who win? Let Jay-Z die. And not let Jay-Z die. I'm just saying, God forbid, knock on wood. I'm just saying, let somebody, an artist of that caliber, pass away and they unreleased music fall into somebody's hand and they put out a mixtape of a bunch of stuff nobody heard. Duh. Of course it's going to be hot. Of course it's not nobody heard. So everybody in a person of caliber. So these are the things that, instead of, Gene being emotional about it, it just being like kick the truth to the young black youth. You know what I mean? Latin youth, white youth, whoever. You know what I'm saying? Just tell the facts. This is where he got it started, right? Then y'all remember Vlad TV is a knockoff of World Star. He saw what the dude Q was doing and imitated what Q did. The mixtape shit didn't work out. Nobody was booking him to DJ. Nobody was booking him to produce music. The Tupac thing was done. He couldn't continue with music because he was known for the Tupac mixtape. He didn't go on around and start doing a bunch of mixtapes and doing blend tapes and made his name like a doo-wop, SNS, Ron G, Kid Capri, the Wake Up Boys, There's so many goddamn DJs. I mean, Grandmaster Flat. He wasn't no DJ. You get me? By the time he came around, niggas was even using Technique 1200s no more. These niggas is using CD players or whatever they was called or whatever. Like, come on, he was not running around like Funkmaster Flex with crates of records. He was not a DJ. They got some unmixed. What they call, you know what they call what he did today? A playlist. He got a bunch of pop music and made a playlist that was on a CD. Being that nobody heard a bunch of these joints, he feel like, oh, he made a mark. No, you came in the culture of something that you did not do. You didn't grow up in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You went and you did not do what a hip hop DJ do. You didn't learn blending, scratching, and go to parties and shut down the whole party. No, put out a mixtape. You know what I'm saying? With no originality, no blends of all your original beats and his vocals. You put a bunch of songs together. You made a playlist. You put it out. From that, he went into everybody's doing websites now, right? And then YouTube is coming. So he was doing the website thing. You know what I'm saying? In the birth of the YouTube era. He was the fake world star. Everybody was imitating world star. There was a dude named Q. He created a website called World Star that was really based on which I will be called now viral moments. So it would be a bunch of viral stuff that you would think that we call viral now, but they was called World Star moments. So the website was called World Star. So if a nigga, you seen a nigga out in the street and they get jumped or whatever, dudes is filming, they go, World Star, and they're gonna take it and put it on World Star. So all the stuff that was going viral, like would go on World Star, kind of was similar to if you want to think it conceptual wise, America's Funniest Videos, right? You know how you send them all the funny stuff, whether it's animals or stuff like that. World Star, you will send them all the stuff that what you would call today that you think that will go viral, fight shootings, girls fighting in the street. That it birthed a whole generation of ignorant shit because people wanted to get on World Star, as it is today. Kanye West he's a World Star nigga, right? Kanye right now is trying to get on World Star. Back then, that's what we would be saying. I was thinking Kanye want to be on World Star wearing the Ku Klux Klan outfit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody run up on him with the Ku Klux Klan outfit, World Star, and put him up on World Star. Don't put me on World Star, right? So World Star was viral. Vlad tried to mimic Q and create Vlad TV, which was a knockoff of World Star. So he would get all this stuff and put it on his website. I was one of the people that was building with Vlad back in the days. When I say building, I mean networking, right? And stuff. I was still the king of content, right? That's me, the content king, right? I would give when I was had my Rockefeller stuff and I was doing my YouTube channel, I used to send Vlad links and stuff of my stuff so he could put it on his Vlad TV, which was him trying to compete with World Star. But little did I know Vlad was downloading my fucking videos and uploading it on his YouTube channel. It made I ain't gonna say millions, made millions, many of dollars, more than thousands of dollars off my content. And I'm thinking that when he's putting it up on Vlad TV, he's just embedding my link and code on his website for it to play. No, he was getting views off my videos on his YouTube channel back then. It never gave me $1. To this day, never say, yo, Choke, you know what? Yeah, man, I did. That was some crap-ish that I was doing. You know, yeah, I got a bag for you, right? Never. Just out of dignity, out of man. But that's what y'all go to see. This is why people like Dame call these people culture vultures. You come in our shit, come into our culture. You didn't grow up in us. Like I said, you didn't spin on cardboards in the no-lear with us. You didn't wear windbreakers with us. You didn't learn how to scratch good times and freak out. The freak. These are the records that we all tried to learn to be DJs on, right? You wasn't out there rapping with us. None of that. So this is where people like Dame and them call them culture vultures, because they not a part of hip hop culture, right? You know what I'm saying? They came in the culture to make $1. You know what I'm saying? If not, he would be doing things of his culture. Like you see some Mediterranean Greek restaurants and stuff like that. They not opening no goddamn soul food spot. You know what I'm saying? You ever went to the Indian soul food spot? No. They over there with their curry and their culture, right? You might see some Chinese soul food spots because they are culture vultures. They come and move into the ghetto and say, oh, y'all like this? And y'all like the fried rice, the Chinese pork fried rice and the 4 wings and fried rice, but you like the macaroni and cheese. And then next thing you know, you got the mama's soul food, but it's all Chinese people. You know what I'm saying? The Jamaican people, they do the Jamaican food. You know what I'm saying? So Vlad ain't out here covering Russian hip hop. You know what I'm saying? He covering hip hop, our hip hop. He not covered. I don't even know what type of music Russian people listen to, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, that's where Dane and them say that, like the Leos and them, y'all go make money with. Why you ain't got no rock artists? Do rock music. Like, do white music. Like, why you over here with the black people taking advantage of this stuff? That's where Dane get his culture vulture theory from. Those people who didn't grow up in our culture, in our neighborhoods, and lived it, who come in and then talk about they the king of some shit they never even fucking experienced. They done hung with some black people, sex with some black girls and shit, and then think that they had empty refrigerators and roaches. Went to public schools and stepped over bodies as kids going to school. Blood in the fucking steps. And just come in and then want to get trophies and shit and think they the king. That is crazy to me. But after he did the World Star thing, the Vlad TV thing, then it started transitioning into people doing interviews. Me, I was interviewing niggas in the tunnel. 95, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I already interviewed. By 2000, I already interviewed 50 in the tunnel. Y'all seen that? Mobb Deep in the tunnel. Y'all seen that? Nas. Like, I've been interviewed all these dudes way back then, right? In the 90s, right? So they wasn't even interviewing nobody. I don't even know where this motherfucker was at. But he wasn't around none of us. By the time he get around Nas and everybody, they rich already. I'm around niggas when they grinding, trying to fronting like they rich. 50 was almost dying to get rich back then. Them niggas was dreaming. Now it's like I seen 50 go from the power of the dollar time. I'm in the video with him with Onyx and React before he even popped to be able to. Then I'm walking around in Mike Tyson house with this nigga. Me and him walking and talking. Like me and this nigga just went from the ice hockey ring where Onyx. Now I'm walking this nigga done boy Mike Tyson house. Like life is a motherfucker. But Vlad went from the being a fake DJ to getting into making websites. He worked out of Steve Rifkin office, and then he got a WeWork office down over on I think either Fifth Avenue or Madison Avenue, around 31st Street, 33rd, somewhere around there. And he was doing his interviews out of there. And then he grew from there. The interview thing started to work for him. You know what I'm saying? And then where we had a falling out was my video. This is how I found out the nigga was uploading my shit instead of just using the links, right? Embedding them on his website, right? Complex been bought a part of Vlad a long time ago. So all y'all that think Vlad is independent, he's not independent. Go watch his interview with Matt Rafa. He tell you he got bought by a Complex, got a chunk, and then Busby, I think it is, bought Complex. So this is why you see his network, his channel diversify so much, because a lot of stuff that's going on is coming from the company that bought Complex. And they funnel it down and putting certain people on his channel or this, that, and that. They the funding why he was able to start paying for interviews. You know what I'm saying? Now he just decided, yo, I'm gonna start paying. He got funding. So when y'all be thinking these dudes is independent, no. If you would look on his website before, you would see you would see Complex Media at the end at the bottom of his website. These dudes don't be independent. Y'all be bugging. It's a difference when you doing this by yourself, and it's a difference when you fronting like you doing this by yourself. No, Vlad Ben did a deal with Complex. And when the Complex started flagging my content on YouTube, I'm like, yo, Vlad, what's going on? I'm just getting all these flags. I'm like, he like, yo, Choker, don't worry, I'll fix it. I'm like, nah, man, take all my stuff down. Oh, Choke, come on now, man. That's where me and him fell out. He talking about, I would never interview Choke. Nigga, you can't. What the fuck you talking about? You would never. You did before. What you mean? You won't no more because you mad that I had you take that down. But I didn't even know you was making money off me. And then you going to let another company flag me for my shit? And then turn around and say, you the godfather of media. Really? Okay. Adam, you could kill that one. So he thought that I was telling him to take it down because of Dame. He thought I was siding with Dame because simultaneously Dame was going at him with the culture vulture thing. And I wasn't even rocking with Dame. It had nothing to do with Dame. Dame was right in what he was saying, but I wasn't siding with Dame. It was the fact that, one, I just realized, nigga, you was uploading my videos and not embedding them on your website. And two, how is this company, because they bought you, flagging me for my content, bro. Like, did they believe that you own my stuff? And that's where me and Vlad fell out at, right there. Because the complex. And like I said, later on, Complex got bought by Busby or something like that. I can't remember the name of the company. I think that's it though. So it's a couple of people, a couple of hands in Vlad's pocket. If that deal still exists, I don't know where it is today. But it's crazy to me that how we go through so much, man. You know what I'm saying? I had so many doors shut on me in this industry because I didn't succumb to homosexuality, right? And when I told people this over the years, they thought it was, oh, nigga, that why everybody that's rich got to be gay and all that dumbass BS that people be saying, right? Instagram Live is off. I ain't turning it back on. But that stifled my career, right? Like, and I know for a fact none of these dudes is better than me or more creative than me. You know what I'm saying? And there's still many ideas and concepts and show ideas and everything that I got that I'm just sitting on because the day's gonna come where the bag is just gonna come from out of goddamn nowhere, boom, and then I'll be Tyler Perry, and you know, God willing, I'm at an age where I could just kick out as much as I want. But they're not gonna give me the 50 Cent run because I'm not down with the get down, and as long as you are down with the get down, then you can get down and do all these different things. You know what I mean? But for me, it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? And so when I hear Vlad and these and Adam and these dudes, they think they doing something, and like Kanye go to and do an interview with academics. Kanye, that nigga know me and won't do an interview with me. You know what I'm saying? Why? For the same goddamn reason. They confront like they being rebellious against the game and against the machine and all that other shit. All them niggas are still in the same goddamn clubs, bro. And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? This is why you see these goofball niggas all hanging around. Niggas sitting here praising these niggas that's sitting on the internet, sending niggas to jail, acting like they don't know that they sending dudes to jail. They know damn well on what they doing. And who will even stand next to some of these dudes that's doing what's going on? But they even use them and manipulate them because it's all about the money to them, and they all got them with the getting their back pockets smacked. But to wrap it up on Vlad and or Adam calling this dude the Godfather, it's like, bro, he can never be the Godfather. If he's the Godfather, who is Ralph McDaniels, bro? He could be the Godfather of Russian media, but he'll never be the Godfather of hip hop media. Like, come on, man. You better get out to Wendy Williams before you get out to him. That girl came all the way from the radio in the 80s, transitioned goddamn to the goddamn TV, and had a hell of a run. Godfather, what? I think it was a fake DJ and did the fake world star. And now he transitioned. And then that's where me and him fell out for real. Because I told him I didn't like the direction that he was going in. Like, yo, you're going to send dudes to jail. You're going to make niggas get in the beef. And Charlemagne's my witness. As much as he probably hate me, he will tell you that nigga Choke told me. I was the first one. When I said, yo, nigga, that nigga's using you. Stop going up there. All he doing is pitting us black people against each other. Stop going up there talking about niggas you ain't got no problem with. You don't even know this nigga. He just went off. He kept going up there, Birdman, 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 Birdman. Till Birdman went in Power 105 and almost fucking risked it all. That's when then fucking Charlemagne goes, oh, I see what Choke was talking about. Yo, Vlad, man, you got me in danger. I ain't messing with you no more, Vlad. And then you see him and Charlemagne, they stopped talking for mad years. But I warned him, just like I warned Vlad. Yo, that direction you going in now, I don't support that. That was around the same time with the complex thing. It was all in the same period. I'm like, yo, I don't approve of you doing that. Not that you need my approval, but I don't support that. Like, you ask niggas about street stuff that's going to get them in trouble. And look, here we are, what, 10 years, 15 years later? How many niggas that really done jammed themselves up going up there? Regardless to what he say, he's talking about Keefy D's the only one. Man. Now, if you want him to call him the Godfather sending niggas to jail, you got that. You got that. If you want to call him the Godfather of dumb niggas getting on the internet and tricking themselves up, Adam, I give you that. Yeah, he is the Godfather of interrogation interviews. Yes, yes, yes. You can give him that all day. The Godfather sending stupid ass niggas to jail. Yeah. And you want to be the underboss, Adam? Because you could be what's the nigga name? Man, what's the movie Untouchables? Can't think of his name from the movie Untouchables, the underboss. Yeah, well, you could be the next in charge, nigga. Whatever. Now, that's all I got to say. Like I said, I like the crumb in me that for Gene, you know, seeing Vlad say that. And like I said, I do stand with Vlad. Gene is a super duper liar. As much as y'all love him like the Teddy Grahams, you know what I'm saying? Gene is a liar. Now, if he's the most liar in Vlad history, Vlad, you dead wrong for that, giving that to Gene the title, because you should have gave it to that nigga, what's his name? I think it's Calvin. The nigga that lied and said that that he was with 50 the day he got shot. You was really supposed to give that to him, Vlad. See, I know my history and I know your history, Vlad. If it was anybody that went on your channel and told a crazy, crazy lie, even though Gene done told some lies, but on your channel, you got to give it to the dude who what's that nigga name, man? He was running around with Mark Curry for a second. With Black Rob, man. But this dude went on, yeah, Cal Dawson. That's his name. Vlad, you were supposed to give that to him, Vlad. I know you probably got something, you know, a little hatred in you for Gene and shit. But if you was gonna go, yeah, Marv James is a liar too. But I would put the Cal Dawson first, Vlad. Gene second, Marv James third. But hey, that's just my observation. I don't know. He maybe clipped some shit out from Gene that was like he knew was like a blatant lie. But you know, to each his own. The lie is in the eye of the beholder. So man, that's all I gotta say on that, man. Yeah, but like I like it's cool to come in hip hop, you know what I'm saying? But don't come in here and don't wipe your feet on the carpet. I mean on the mat, bro. Don't come tracking mud all through our house. So you know what I'm saying? Nigga, like come on, Vlad. Like you got when people say you the golfer, you gotta humbly correct them. Like, listen, you know, you could call me a lot of things, but I'm not the godfather of hip hop media. No, you're not. I'm sorry, man. Shit. Like, come on, man. Like that like I will give Benzino that shit before I give it to you with the sauce all those goddamn years. Like, are you serious? Like, come on, man. Like, wow. This nigga done leapfrog Ralph McDaniels. Like, yo, man. Yo. That white boy Adam is ballsy. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. But let's get to Kanye, man. Now, Kanye did this interview with DJ Academics. And like I said, Kanye will do an interview with these type of people. He's not going to do an interview with nobody like me, right? Which would be a better interview than him going to sit down with Charlemagne and sit down with academics. Nobody respect them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they damn sure don't know how to talk to you like a goddamn man. And neither of them niggas seen you from your conception, at least the early part of you, to don't. Them niggas been fans of you your whole time, nigga. They ain't looking at you as no peer. I've been in your apartment, nigga. When you had the little closet. When you thought Mark, you ain't even know Mark Jacobs was a real person. Knock it off, man. Now this dude, what references I was making earlier? Oh yeah, now this nigga want to be on World Star and walking around with a Ku Klux Klan outfit on. And talking about he don't want to walk outside with it because they might arrest him. No, they might fucking stomp your ass out. Nobody gonna arrest you. They's gonna pluck you out. So let me just show y'all a little bit of this under fair use. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This is buried for fair use for purposes such as criticism, common news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit educational or personal use to the balance in favor of fair use. Choke no joke. You already know. Let's keep this up here. And it's damn goofy.
How you doing, brother? Good. That's crazy.
Now, there's the first sign of clout chasing. And they got it on the Sean John shirt with a Swatsea sticker chain on, pendant. Right? That's the first sign of one you're trying to be on World Star. You want to be on World Star. Look at this. All right. When you talking about somebody crying out for attention, right? This is the worst cry for attention that I ever seen from a black man, like ever. And he's still forgetting that he got children out here, right? You keep forgetting he got children out here.
Kept the light. Kept the light, man. How's everything with you, brother?
Good. To a place of refuge, right quick.
The legend, man. How do you stay out here, dog?
I just be like in my office. So,
I thought we were gonna do it at the warehouse.
I know, right? But I just decided I was supposed to leave yesterday, but then I was gonna do the interview with you yesterday, and I was doing it earlier, and blah blah.
Nah, I seen the online shit. I'm like, damn, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, so I just got like a little bit exhausted from that bullshit. It was just
I get it. This guy, man. All right. Okay. All right. I think my job is decent, right? Is that a game? What game is
like
that?
a fucking security guard. What do you mean?
Oh, what do you play on that? Like Pokemon?
Nigga think he fresh? You look like security.
I don't know why I thought like it would be up in here with like some NPCs like banging it out type shit. It do look like kind of like a Switch, right?
It does, but it's not. That's not no Switch. Switch you could take the remote from.
That's probably some new shit, man.
took that Nazi chain and made it bust, but
C's like banging it out type shit. It do look like kind of like a Switch, right?
It does, but it's not. That's not no Switch. Switch you could take the remote from.
That's probably some new shit, man. Get a good angle if I'm sitting here.
where's that sit? Right here?
Wherever you want. You can sit right here. Yeah. What do you think?
Yo, look at this fool, bro.
Okay.
Yo, this guy is out his mind,
It's
bro.
like magnetic. So one goes in here. Oh shit! I think it fell.
Like, is he doing this because he think that if he do this, that we really gonna listen to him? Like, is this so we can hear him? Like, what is the purpose of wearing a black Ku Klux Klan outfit with a Nazi sign on your chest and a Diddy shirt. Why? Like, you're not relevant. You're not getting attention. So you're going to do the dumbest, most outlandish stuff that you think is going to piss people off. Bro, we don't care, bro. Nobody cares no more. Your antics, they ain't working. It's just another one.
She was the bust down
She
chain
was a
too,
clown, bro.
Bro. Took that Nazi check and made it bust, but I wanted to wear it with this, but the part comes down a little bit too low. Like it need to sit right there. I got a white leather one that falls right in the perfect place.
Really?
Yeah.
You got this made specifically.
Absolutely. The leather, the nigga KKK shit. Hold on a second. I think the best place for the photo. Can we move that to the side? Damn, can't move this shit up. It'll be like here, or.
Bro, he's just a designer at heart, man. Like,
I need to get a very, like if you had that chair.
If we had like two of them, right, it would probably work. If you're looking for that type of look.
I should just stand. The best thing would be right here. And then you put your chair right there. Take my Timbs.
So like put this there.
Yeah, like if you.
Let me get this out the way.
Yeah, it's perfect. So you take that out of the way. So we just had like this, frame it right here.
Okay. So move this or keep it?
Yeah.
Right.
Like.
We keep this as the middle or this?
I would take that over, just out. You don't need none of that bullshit.
Yeah.
Now, what's the frame look like? Because I like just standing right here.
Okay.
But also, be nice if you sat back here, you can get like a full frame. Now, do you want to talk to me or stand when I'm here? Like this?
I mean, I'm letting you set this on right now. What do you think?
I should have to throw the boots on with it.
I mean, where does how
he lost his mind, bro.
Nah,
Yes,
you know the funny thing is,
really.
I really wanted to wear it yesterday, but I thought they would like put me in a hospital for my outfit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they would put me in the hospital for my outfit. So,
even yesterday, I'm watching the video, and I'm like, who do you think? Like someone knocks on the door. That's what the tweet said or the video said.
Yeah.
Who do you think that is, and what do you think? Obviously, you're saying things that how you feel at the moment,
yeah.
And some people might feel like you're ruffling feathers. But who do you think would care that much that they would want to threaten your life? Because you do feel like your life is a little bit threatened, right?
Yeah, I think I definitely when I start bossing up for my kids,
Mm-hmm.
I definitely feel. One second, let me just. Yeah, I definitely feel that I was pushing life to the limits by pushing into the truth. Like we know that wasn't surprising when I put that image up of my youngest daughter.
Yeah.
That wasn't like the most surprising idea, but it'd be things that happen that we know happen that we just can't do anything about. But then they push whatever agendas like on the media that they want us to focus on. And that's something where, I don't know who the people are, so it would sound like real conspiracy theory. I just know that the kid from Lincoln Park got killed for expressing some of these same truths. And for me, just as a father, at a certain point, it's not about It never was that. But when you're a celebrity, it starts to be about more of what fame is going to get you, what clout is going to get you, what money is going to get you over. Is this the right thing for your children? And, I'm willing to die for my children or to allow them to be in this kind of environment that I know they're in. And what I noticed on the comments, they always used to try to, like, for the past 10 years, they used to try to write me off. Oh, he's so crazy. He's so crazy. I'm seeing the comments.
Now, are you following him or is he just talking? Is he making a point or is he just talking? Did he stick to the answer? Did he answer an academic's question or is he just talking? He's just talking. And the outfit is just to get you to watch because he really don't have nothing to say. You get what I'm saying? He don't have nothing to say. He ain't saying nothing.
Is now like 60-70%, like, yo, he's just telling you exactly what's going on. He's just the only one that's in a position to be able to do it because I don't have any brand sponsorships. It's like I'm past cancel. So these people out here, they toying, they playing. It's interesting. The swastika, I want to just, I know we have a little bit of time. I want to tell you, by doing it, it's sort of like a magnet where people get so mad and they start exposing themselves because the Jews, they move in the tunnels. They move where you can't see them. They're an invisible hand, and they'll get like, what they'll do is they'll threaten people. Oh, we're going to take your tours away. We're going to drop your artists. You got to say this. Like, how many people I stand with my Jewish people, 3 years ago? And what I did is I stood on it this time. I never backed down. That's my whole thing. That's why I was mad about removing that somebody taught me into removing that Jay-Z tweet, because it was just like, nah, the whole idea is no matter what, I'm not going to back down. So by doing a swastika chain, it then ruffled some feathers. And then I really saw the comparison of me and Puff with the Diageo and the Adidas situation. Yeah. Regardless if they could have locked me up for taxes and that, they wasn't playing fair. Like, okay, cool, fair deal. You did good. We did good. It's like, no, you leaving with nothing. We have to destroy you. Even though they came and used us to tap into the culture and make money off of Black people and people who enjoy Black culture. If we said like, yo, you doing this wrong, you stealing my style, you taking all of my employees, you taking Jerry Lorenzo and making him do my same designs as he's the agreeable Kamala nigga. They started lowering the budgets for Puff. So I related to Puff, and then they pulled out a video with him and Cassie from 10 years ago. And then it made everybody be like, oh, Puff's a woman beater, so he's the devil. He needs to be in jail. Right. Meanwhile, I don't know somebody who hasn't gotten to an altercation with a girl at one point, and including Cardi. So now Cardi's like he the number one guy at Rolling Loud, and Puff is in jail. And then you got two women beaters and you got two supposed pedophiles. Watch this. You got three. Watch this. Cardi, Puffy, Kendrick, the two pedophiles, Drake, R. Kelly, or supposed. Puffy and R. Kelly are in jail with Drake 5 years from now, or however long, when they feel like they really want to get that boy up out here, they're going to play the Kendrick song. So that's how far they going. The Kendrick mix with the Universal, all that takedown of Drake reminds me of
I told y'all he's regurgitating, reiterating the stuff that he's been saying, but now he put on the Ku Klux Klan outfit just so you can listen again to the same rhetoric. He ain't saying nothing. He's not talking about nothing. He ain't educating nobody. All he doing is crying and he's crying for attention. He's not hot no more. The music thing ain't hot. He messed up his fashion situation and stuff. So now he's think he back on Sway, crying. Nigga sitting there barely could breathe in that goddamn mask. Like sound like fucking Darth Vader and shit. Oh, dirty. That nigga sound he about to pass out. Yeah, he breathing up under there. You could have sat down with him with a suit on and had that conversation. Like you're not going to get your point across, or you're not going to reach the culture talking to academics, Kanye. Because all he going to do is sit there and look at you and let you ramble and not contest anything you say, nor pull your coat and educate you on how crazy you looking. This is getting like, it's like he really got on a black Ku Klux Klan road, bro. With a Nazi chain on. If crying out for attention was a person, it would be Kanye. Outside of it being corny, I just don't think he realized how stupid he looked. You're not making a statement, bro. As soon as they want to get you out of here, they're going to make it look like suicide. And people going to be like, yeah, he was bugging. Uh-huh. Yeah, he did wear the Ku Klux Klan outfit. Yeah, he was wearing the Nazi chain. Yeah, he was calling his yeah, you know what? He probably did jump off the roof. Like, they gonna believe it because you doing stupid stuff I know it's called swastika. Okay. You must have just came in. I just don't understand Kanye, bro. I just know fame is a drug. And out of all the people that I came up in the industry with, nobody, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I've been around a bunch of celebrities. Big celebrities to the dudes that or girls that didn't make it. Or the ones that was successful and they fell off and they got humbled. Right? Out of everybody I've been in. And when even that just Rockefeller alone, it was so many stars in that camp alone, you know, that, you know, some of them was hot as fish grease back then. And today, you don't even know where they at, right? But out of all the people I came up with, and Kanye being another one, being that Rockefeller with me, success hit him the hardest, man. Fame outside of, I hate to say this because I don't want to be mad at me. Outside of Little Kim, him and Little Kim, when I sit back and I look at what Fame done to us in the game, it affected them two the most. That I could think outside of the people that killed themselves. But them two, it affected them the most. Especially Kanye. He lost in this whole world. This is why I'm telling you, man, you got to be careful what you ask for, man. That song, Can't Tell Me Nothing. He said, I had a dream I could buy my way into heaven. I looked at God and said, yo, I'll be back in a second. God, how hard it's not to act reckless. Let me pull up some lyrics real quick. That's a whole solo thing. I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I spent that on the necklace. I told God I'd be back in a second. Man, it's so hard not to act reckless. Too much is given, much is tested. Get arrested, guess until he get the message. I felt the pressure under more scrutiny. And what I do, act more stupidly. Bought more jewelry, more Louis V. My mama couldn't get through to me. The drama, people suing me. I'm on TV talking like it's just you and me. I'm just saying how I feel, man. I ain't one of the Cosby's. I ain't go to hell, man. I guess the money should have changed him. I guess I should have forgot where I came from. You did, nigga. You did. You definitely forgot where you came from. You got, the power word is strong, man. You got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. The power of word is strong, man. Internet or into app. I know I'm wasting time talking about this clown, but at times we have to do that, hopefully, to get our message across to him, hopefully, or for those who don't see what he's doing as nonsense, idiotic, we have to voice that as the elders of the community, because the young kids might go and try to buy one of those outfits and think it's cool and walk down the street and catch a real bad decision. Trust me, Kanye ain't worried about the white people walking outside wearing that outfit. He worried about the black people walking outside wearing that outfit. Because I guarantee you, he wear that outside. The white people ain't going to do nothing to him. He can walk through the white neighborhood with that. Tell him to go walk through the projects in Chicago with that on. There's a difference. Make sure y'all get my new single out right now. Diddy's Downfall. iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify. It's up there. Go get that. Out now. Right here, Apple Music. Learn from mistakes too. Memorial Day weekend. Choke no joke. You already know. I'll be back in the morning. I'll get to Big U tomorrow. All right? It is what it is, man. Choke no joke. I'm out, man. Kanye, man. You're a disgrace to the culture. A big disgrace. This one go out to the ladies tonight that have dreams of having a threesome. The ladies. Keep it wet, baby.
Choke no joke. You already know. Y'all know I love that cooch. You know what this is. I love that cooch. Yeah. It's the A thing. Clean cooch. Let's go. Yo, what's up? My nuts when I wake up. Got morning wood and I just bust one. And mahogany, I'm Ron Isley. Between the sheets, and she want to ski. And just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D, her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned, had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it for me to taste it. Red Lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. I eat her coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. Up my nuts when I wake up. Got morning wood and I just bust one. And mahogany, I'm Ron Isley. Between the sheets, and she want to ski. And just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D, her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned, had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it for me to taste it. Red Lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. I eat her coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. Stay there. Don't follow those cats. The niggas that be on the gram. Tell Bobo what they doing. Choke no joke. You know what it is. Yo, y'all niggas better stay DL. Down low. Stop flossing, man. You just want them to just come and get you? Learn from our mistakes, man. That's what this is about. Learn from mistakes. Choke no joke. Let's go. You already know. Make it low. Let's go. My aim was enlightened. Drop jewels on you. You thinking I'm jealous? I ain't got cheddar like you. I'm the dude to a game. You got school. Was a local cat. Snatch you when I made moves. I'm paranoid and preaching, you was sleeping. Knew you was sneak thief and couldn't see us beefing. Learn from mistake, don't show I got cake. Impress a nigga to rob me, bitch seal my fate. Get knocked by the feds, lay up for about 8. Ass so busy flossing, ain't thinking about Jake. Loose, yapping, they wiretapping, videotaping, your ways in action. Front like times hard, two-door garage, ice like Liberage, with no damn job, without a reasonable doubt. You think you Jay-Z with your platinum jewelry, he got a job, B. You shining on doctors with 4 degrees, laughing cause I'm broke on the streets. Stay D.L., be D.L. and Sal. You ain't D.L. when your name ring bells. Stay D.L., be D.L. and Sal. You ain't D.L. when your name ring bells. Stay D.L., be D.L. and Sal. You ain't D.L. when your name ring bells. Shh, let's go. Choke, no joke. Yeah. It's choke, no joke. Let's go. Choke, no joke. Chicken choke, no joke. Choke, no joke, nigga.